participation time, will you please join me in the national anthem? Hello. How's everybody doing? Y'all look very good out there. Yeah, nice crowd. I wanted to thank you for coming out to the 2016 spring concert. Can you believe it's May? Can you believe the weather we're having? I like it. My classroom's air conditioning doesn't work, and the cooler is outside, the cooler is in here, so it's awesome. The kids are doing great. I hope you like that last piece. I wanted to recognize a couple of soloists, well, at least Emily. And Emily Brennan here, our oboist. Go ahead, stand up. Emily had the solo in the second movement of the Star Wars, which is a big deal. Emily's a freshman. Emily was accepted into South Jersey Region Honors Band, as well as All Shore Band. I forgot what it's called. So she's doing great things already early on here at Lacey High School. Any other soloists and any other pieces? Yes, Miss Morgan here. Miss Morgan, stand up. Emily, stand up. Excellent. They've got solos coming up, so now you can see where they're going to be. And where? Oh, in March. You'll see them. All right. Excellent. All right. So we're going to do a couple things. If you're not a fan of change, then you came to the wrong place. We're going to change a couple things in the program order, if you don't mind. We are now going to do the Harry Potter. Right. All right. This is an interesting piece. It's not easy at all, and it's a collection of different parts of all the movies. So if you're a fan of Harry Potter, you might go, oh, I remember that scene. That was fun. If you don't know anything about Harry Potter, then you might go, cool. Sounds like hard music. Either way, enjoy. hat was awesome. That was tiring, but that was awesome. I didn't even play. No, they remind me of that all the time, that I didn't even play, and yet I'm tired. Did you want this? You want to rock the mic?
Yeah, I'm gonna rock the mic. All right, hi guys, I'm Cassidy, and this is Jen, and we are two of the seniors in band, and recently we just found out that this is actually Mr. Holmberg's last high school band concert. So not only is it our last band concert here, it's Mr. Holmberg's. He's actually moving down to Mill Pond. So we wanted to get him something special, which is actually over there, so we have to move you. I'm gonna take this with me. I know, right? Handheld. Okay, so I have to explain the present a little, because if you were to open it right now, you would be very, very confused. So if you want to open it first, and then I can explain it. That's a good idea. An empty picture frame. It's actually the band's picture. We are getting a picture of your last concert that you can put in the frame, which is why it's not there yet, because we're here. Yeah, and I couldn't put it in because I'm there. We also have two more special surprises, actually. First, I ran into some of the alumni today, and they had a special surprise for you, actually. So if you guys, I don't know where you are, want to head on up so you could do your thing, that'd be awesome.
I saw a unicorn, I saw a unicorn the other day, I saw a unicorn, I saw a unicorn, here's what it said, everything's gonna be okay, everything's gonna be okay, I saw a unicorn, I saw a unicorn, I saw a unicorn.
We have another present for you. You can explain unicorn.
Okay, so I'm a little unconventional. Those of you who have had kids in my program for a while know that. Some of you new people, you'll escape it, I guess now. But the unicorn song came about the year that the drama club did Little Shop of Horrors, I believe it was, and I was doing the vocals for that year. And kids used to come down on lesson periods to learn the vocals, and it was probably a week or two before we opened, and things were just stressful. And I started playing some dumb little thing on the piano, like a Broadway show tune would start. And it was a unicorn song. I sang about a unicorn. I don't have a good reason for it, and talked about everything being all right. And it carried on a very long time. And from what I hear, some people recorded it and used it when they were stressing out over finals at college. So yeah. So thank you for that. I needed that. Thank you.
All right, we have another gift for you. We got you some Glens. Every time he would get a gift, because I don't know if you guys are aware, this is the Glenn family, there's 27 of them. And he would shake it because they're all relatively short. Sorry guys, I love you. And he'd be like, oh, is there a Glenn in here? So now there is.
Hi everybody, I'm Jen Zricki, I'm a senior. I picked a good day to be sick, so I'm sorry about my voice. Ever since I was a freshman, I've been sitting in the trumpet section, watching kids come up and thank Holmberg and give him his gifts, and I was like, I got plenty of time until that's me. Well, I am in disbelief that tonight is my last band concert. No tears, no tears. Before I thank the man, I just want to wish my seniors the best of luck with your futures. Miss Cassidy, And I want to wish the band the best of luck in your upcoming concerts, and I can't wait to come back. All right. I'm good. Where do I begin? I want to thank you. All right, I said no tears. All right. Well, this is our last concert. That's right. I'm dying up here. This has been the most difficult concert, but I'm still kicking. I just want to thank you for the best 4 years and for the best time in band, and I really can't thank you enough. And especially thank you to you and Lighty for making me the best musician I am today. So I will miss you all tremendously. Enjoy the rest of our concert. Thank you, everyone.
Yes, so this is my last high school concert, which is interesting and odd. But fear not, you're not getting rid of me that fast. I will be taking over the Mill Pond Band in September for some exciting new challenges. I started an elementary band before I came here 12 years ago, and back to elementary band I go. But your kids here will be in the very capable hands of Mr. Browsome here, who will be taking over. And he's very excited, he's very well educated, and he's a consummate musician. So I know they're gonna have a great time. They're gonna learn a lot about Star Wars that I really don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't know when I planned this concert that this was gonna be my last high school concert. And I said to the kids, there's a saying that you should plan every day, live every day like it's your last day. And I don't know if we all do that, but sometimes we think about it when Facebook reminds us to live every day like it's our last day. And I would have probably planned this concert like it was my last concert. They're doing a great job and the music's great. But when you know it's gonna be your last concert, you plan all these really cool things that you really always wanted to do or you did before. Star Wars is not really in my wheelhouse, but I thought a Star Wars movie came out, so let's do some Star Wars. And then next year, we'll do something else. And the Harry Potter thing, that's been floating around the band, can we do Harry Potter? And I said, sure, so I got that arrangement, and some other stuff to fill it in. But they are knocking it out of the park. And trust me when I tell you that the Harry Potter you just heard was not the Harry Potter that we rehearsed at 2 o'clock today. Not even close. They always rise to the challenge. And I know I'm taking a long time, but it's my last one, so I'm gonna. So there. I wanted to say a couple of special thank yous. A couple of special thank yous. I have adults sitting throughout the band. The band has gotten a little smaller, and I've mentioned that before. And there's all kinds of reasons for it, but we like to fill out the band so that when you hear the concert, you're hearing the concert, every note that was written by the composer. So Mr. Browsome is playing horn. Plus, you know what? These people teach all day. They don't get a chance to play. And I know what that feels like. You want to play your horn. It's what you started out doing. So they say, can we play your concert? I was like, yeah, you can play my concert. So Mr. Browsome is here. Mrs. Mielheim, who teaches at the Lenoka Harbor and the Cedar Creek School. Mrs. Ferruza, who teaches at the Lenoka Harbor School. We have over here, let's see, Ms. Hirsch, who teaches at the middle school. Ms. Baldelli, who teaches at the Mill Pond School. And over back here on keyboard bass, we got Mr. Lighty, who teaches at the middle school. And I think, Mr. Christian, we brought him in back there on trombone. Mr. Christian played our show 2 years ago in the pit on guitar. He did all his wailing solos and stuff in Wedding Singer. And he plays trombone. He just graduated from Rutgers University, so he is a bona fide graduate. Congratulations. I miss anybody? Adult-wise? No. Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Jeanette Aiello. That's right. Jeanette Aiello came back. She is going in her junior year as a music major at Kutztown University. She said, you need a bassoon player. We always need a bassoon player in every band, especially in Lacey. So thank you for coming back and joining us. I wanted to just thank you guys for your kids and for your support, and to the Board of Ed and administration for allowing me to be up here. And I wanted to say thank you to the people that you don't really ever get a chance to see. if you wanted to watch this again sometime for posterity's sake, it'll be on TV 21 because Mr. Merman and his crew always are back there filming everything. That man, we know each other very well because we keep the same hours. We're always in this building at 9, 10 o'clock at night looking at each other going, "You're still here? I'm still here." And and then this also will be on YouTube. They started putting this stuff on YouTube, so that's kind of cool for down the road, 10 years, you want to see what Harry Potter sounded like? It'll be out there, I promise. Custodians, the custodians keep this place clean here. They help us move equipment, and they are kind of unsung heroes in the whole thing. My building administration has been very, very supportive, and Mr. Hanshu retired on May 1st, but he was a wonderful principal to work for. Miss Esch is my assistant principal. Mr. Bannon is another assistant principal I report to. And over the years, I reported to 3 other principals and several other supervisors, so it's been quite the run. I think I'm rambling on at this point, and I think I run out of my time quickly. What do you think? Yeah? All right. So, again, I told you we didn't like change, but we changed some things around in the program. So we are not going to play the fanfare you see at the end of the program. We are going to, however, play the March Diabolique. Who doesn't like jazz, right? We're going to do 5 charts for you. And before we start that, I was remiss in acknowledging one of our people that went to All Shore Band, another honors band comprised of audition Monmouth and Ocean County students, and that's Angela Fiorentino right there. So excellent. And did you notice David in that last in the concert band portion? Did you see him running around in the back there, doing all the instruments? You know why he had to do that? Because we had a girl who was sick playing half those instruments, and she got a fever, so she's not here. And ironically enough, they're in 2 different classes, Laura and David, so they don't really get a chance to rehearse together. And David just likes to play everything, and he can play a lot by ear, and he'll pick out anybody's part and play it until I have to tell him to stop. But he was learning all the parts, and I said, there's nothing wrong with that. And I didn't know that skill was going to come in handy tonight, so he played all that stuff. So he probably shed about 5 pounds running back and forth. All right. Let's get started with a song with a weird title, but an awesome groove called Lumpy Lemonade. Ever wonder what Lumpy Lemonade sounded like? That's it. Seriously, jazz charts are weird. I don't know why they name them what they name them. I think they're bored. Jazz people are interesting. All right, we're gonna do, is this Kokomo? Sweet. Remember the Beach Boys? Yeah, I feel like dancing. I don't know where, but you can dance in the aisles. We're gonna do, take it back to the 80s with Kokomo. Anybody dance? No? No one's gonna admit to dancing? All right, that's fine. My mom's here. She didn't dance? You didn't dance? She dances everything. All right. She's here. Drove 3 hours just to see me tonight. Isn't that great? And crazy enough to go home tonight. And I didn't tell her to go home, so don't think I'm a bad son. All right. She's awesome. All right. We are going to do our third chart, which is what? I'm beginning to see the light. With solos by Jen Zaricki. All right. Anybody else? Have we had solos yet? Sort of. Lucy's always a soloist when you play the only instrument. All right, here we go. Beginning to see the light. All right. Good job, Jen. Nice. Just wailing out. Going crazy. The next song is April in Paris. And she's got the solo in this too. You are sweating. I'm sweating. We're all sweating. Yeah, it's hot. All right. April in Paris. Trumpet solo, Jen Zaricki. Vocal solo, Lucy Ferruzza. It's a thing. Lucy and Jen, I guess, are our only seniors, right? Yeah. So they'll be departing us soon, and we thank you for your service to the jazz band and the concert band. Forgot to do that earlier. To you, Cassidy, David, and Adela. All right. Well, all good things must come to an end, so I decided to end with one that I've liked the last couple of years, a good Beatles tune, and then that's it. We're going to have the choir come out and entertain you for a little while. Thank you so much for being a great audience, and thank you for your support of me over the years, and I hope that you have a good rest of your evening. All right. We have no encore. We have no encore. I could sing a cappella for you if you want. All my loving. All right, we're going to bring the choir out. You don't want to hear me sing. You want to hear the choir sing. To do a quick changeover, and then they'll be out. You'll know them. They'll be the ones standing on the risers. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you guys very much. Before we get started, I just wanted to mention there was a couple of band choir kids that weren't, there wasn't an asterisk by their name in the band section of the program, noting that they were also in choir. So I just wanted to give them a mention so as to not forget them for the evening. The first one is Dana Glenn. The second one is Cheyenne Wallace. And the third one is Jake Brosen. Okay. Last week, we traveled to Boyertown, Pennsylvania, and we performed for the Trills and Thrills music competition. And we brought the majority of the choir that's here today. And we basically performed 4 of the songs that we performed for our Madrigals concert, which we did in March. So basically what happened was, from the beginning of January all the way through March, these guys worked their tushes off. We did really hard music. It was all a cappella, 6-part harmonies, and very, very challenging in languages that aren't even spoken anymore. So I promised these guys, after I tortured them for 3 months straight with this music that they weren't really fond of, that we would do a fun concert for the last concert of the year. So we're doing a Pops concert tonight, and what we're doing is we're featuring the music of Freddie Mercury and a couple little deviations from that, but from within the same time period. The first song that we're going to do, it's kind of, I guess decent timing, bad timing, good timing, I'm not 100% sure, but with the passing of so many great artists this year, this one I think is pretty apropos. So the first song we're going to perform for you tonight is Under Pressure. Oh, and one other thing. I have been running sound for the different concerts throughout the district and everything, and tonight obviously I can't do that and be up here, so I have a friend of mine, Carrie Cornelius, who's one of our nighttime custodians, who happens to run sound really well. So I just wanted to kind of thank him tonight for helping me out. And Carrie, if you could just put the projector kind of high in the monitor mix, please. Thank you.
Pushing down on me, pressing down on you, no man has for.
press it, snap it, work it, quick erase it, write it, cut it, paste it, save it, load it, check it, quick rewrite it, plug it, play it, burn it, rip it, drag and drop it, zip, unzip it, lock it, fill it, call it, find it, view it, code it, jam, unlock it, surf it, scroll it, pause it, click it, cross it, crack it, switch, update it, name it, rate it, tune it, print it, scan it, send it, fax, read it, touch it, bring it, pay it, logic, technologic.
One more time. One more time.
Like the legend of the phoenix. Yeah, all ends with beginnings. Oh, what keeps the planet spinning? Yeah, the force of love beginning. Oh, we've come too far to give up who we are. So let's raise the bar and our cups to the stars. Hey, we're up all night to the sun. We're up all night to get some. We're up all night for good fun. We're up all night to get lucky. We're up all night to the sun. We're up all night to get some. We're up all night for good fun. We're up all night to get lucky. We're up all night to get lucky. We're up all night to get up all night to get lucky. Da 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 da. No. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. I'm streaming down. Da 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 da. I'm dancing outside. Da 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 da. Just a little bit of fun. Da 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 da. All night long. Oh da da da. I don't know what to do. Da da da. About this dream and you. Da da da. I hope this dream comes true.
One more
Time.
time.
Da 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 da.
Celebrate. All right, all right. Time to dance. One more time. Celebrate.
Work it
Harder.
Make it better.
Faster.
Makes us stronger.
more than
Hour after.
hour.
Work is.
Never over again.
Work it.
Harder.
Make it better. Faster.
Makes us stronger.
Hour after. Our work is. Work it harder. Make it better. Do it faster. Makes us more than ever. Our work is. Our work is never. Work it harder. Make it better. Do it faster. Makes us stronger. More than ever. Hour after. Our work is.
Never over celebration. Rules the nation.
Got me feeling so free. Celebrate and dance with me. One more time, music's got me feeling so free. It's time to celebrate, celebrate and dance so free.
Celebrate.
Tonight,
Come too
just
far
feel it.
to give
Music's got
up
me
who
feeling
we
so free.
are.
One more
So
time, music's got me
let's
feeling
raise
so
the
free.
bar
It's time to
and our
celebrate,
cups to
celebrate
the
and
stars. We're up all night to the sun. We're up all night to get some. We're up all night for good fun. We're up all night to get lucky. We're up all night to the sun. We're up all night to get some. We're up all night for good fun. We're up for one more night. Oh, celebration. Feeling so free. Oh, one more night. Oh, celebration. Feeling so never. Is just what we need. You decided this, what you say? What did she say? Ransom notes keep falling out your mouth. Mid-sweet talk, newspaper cutouts. Speak no, feeling no, I don't believe you. You don't care a bit, you don't care a bit. Ransom notes keep falling out your mouth. Mid-sweet talk, newspaper cutouts. Speak no, feeling no, I don't believe you. You don't care a bit, you don't care a bit. Ransom notes keep falling out your mouth. Mid-sweet talk, newspaper cutouts. Speak no, feeling no, I don't believe you. You don't care a bit, you don't care a bit. Ransom notes keep falling out your mouth. Mid-sweet talk, newspaper cutouts. Speak no, feeling no, I don't believe you. You don't care a bit, you don't care a bit. Ransom notes keep falling out your mouth. Mid-sweet talk, newspaper cutouts. Ransom notes keep falling out your mouth. Mid-sweet talk, newspaper cutouts. Speak no, feeling no, I don't believe you. You don't care a bit, you don't care a bit. Ransom notes keep falling out your mouth. He was a famous trumpet man from out Chicago way. He had a boogie style that no one else could play. He's in the army now, he'll go reveling. He's a boogie woogie boogie boy, company B. When the night has come and the land is dark, oh stand, ba 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 bread, ba 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 bread, ba 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 bread, ba 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 bread. I wanna hold your hand, I wanna hold your R-E-S-P-E-C-T, I know what it means to me. R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Say my name, when no one is around you. Baby, I love you. Running game, oh. I want it that way. Don't want to meet your daddy. Hey, I remember when I lost my mind. I'm on tonight, I'm in love tonight, I'm sorry. Whoa, oh, 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 oh,
Okay, before we do our last couple of songs, just two. Before we get into those, I just wanted to mention a couple things. I'm really proud of the group that I have this year. They've worked so hard, and like I said, I challenged them quite a bit over this past year. Got them into reading music and kind of understanding the concepts behind what they're actually doing, and they picked up on it amazingly, and I can't be any prouder. Like I said, we did go to Dorney Park for the Trills and Thrills competition last Friday the 13th. It was a very scary bus ride home. Do we have any veterans or military family, people military family out here? Yeah, we have some. You guys familiar with Arneytown National Cemetery? Yeah, we rode through there on the way back. I'm not 100% sure why the bus driver's GPS just kind of told her to do that. And so we were kind of driving down this road that was about like 5 feet wide, and we had an 8-foot wide school bus. And we were supposed to make a turn, and of course the bridge was out, and there was a detour, and there was fog, and we couldn't see 5 feet in front of the bus. And so then I think it was McKenna said, "So is this how we're gonna die?" And that was you, right? Yeah, and so I confidently said, "No, we're not gonna die. We're gonna be fine." And then I turned back around and I thought to myself, "Oh my God, we're gonna die." And so we were driving, and then I was looking at a map, and then of course we had no cell phone reception at that point. It all died, and all I kept thinking was, if any of you, there's probably some of you that are my age in their 40s, the whole Freddy Krueger thing. Jason, yeah. So that was kind of running through my head, and then the map told us to turn right onto this tiny little bridge, and the bridge again was about this wide, and I think we left about half the bus on that bridge, right? Yeah, they scraped off the side of the. We now go to AC High School because we left the L in Arneytown. But yeah, so we finally found Route 539, and then we were all kind of happy. We found a Wawa, and we knew we were back in civilization, and everything was good again. So, anyway, while we were at Dorney, the moral of that story was, while we were at Dorney, we had 2 judges out listening to our performances. One was a college choral director, and the other was a French opera director who happened to be a linguist and was very well versed in the French language and everything there was to know about French. And of course, I picked 3 old French songs to do for this person. And yeah, so anyway, so after our performance was over, the French judge called me back and asked me, a couple of things, and the main thing that she asked me was, number one, where did I find this music? And I said, well, I found it on Amazon. I, just bought a book, and then she asked me, where did I get that bass from? And Matt Zinderman, where did I find him? And I have 4 audio tapes now of basically judges complimenting Matt and how amazing he is and all that sort of stuff. I haven't let him hear it, haven't let him heard it yet because I figured let's get through the concert before his head gets too big. But anyway, no, they did an amazing job, and after all was said and done, we picked up our awards at the end of the performance. We were the last ones to go, and they handed us our awards, and I opened up the bag, and my heart was just about like this big, and I was so proud because they received, both groups, the concert choir and the select ensemble, received the highest ratings that they could have gotten, which was a superior. Those plaques are, I brought them in on Monday, and they had them mounted up on the wall out there by like Monday, 5 minutes later. So that was pretty much our Dorney experience. There are a few people that I would like to thank before we get into like the last 2 songs, like I said. The first person is we did a lot of fundraising this year. We sold pizzas every Wednesday after school, which helped defray quite a bit of the cost of the Dorney trip, and which allowed some students to go who probably wouldn't have been able to go, which was really awesome. And one particular mom went and picked up the pizzas every Wednesday. Without a question. She went and came here, picked up the money, went and picked up the pizzas and delivered them here and never said boo about it. That's Miss Darlene Kish. That's Matt Zinderman's mom. So thank you so much. Thank you for all your help. The next person that I would like to thank is Mr. Holmberg. Yeah. Yeah, Mr. Holmberg and I were kind of in college together, but he went into the military for 4 years first, and then we wound up going to the same college. We would have graduated the same year, but he was in the Marines doing amazing service. So, yeah, Marine stuff. No, he was doing our country proud. So thank you, Mr. Holmberg, for welcoming me here at Lacey High School, and for just for being a great colleague. I really appreciate the 3 years that we've spent together here, and I wish you the best of luck at Mill Pond next year. So thank you, Mr. Holmberg. Okay, and the last couple thank yous, and then we'll get on with the show, I promise. I was actually just kind of giving myself a little break because I was sweating. I would like to thank the Board of Education. I saw a few of the members here. I saw Ms. DeSenza in the back. I think I saw Ms. McAvoy in the back as well. Thank you so much for being here and being supporters of the Lacey Township Arts programs. Okay, and finally, I would just like to thank our building administration, Mr. Hanshu, who obviously has retired, who was such a huge supporter of me personally and all of the work that I did. Mrs. Renuska, who is our new principal now, who's just been amazing since she's gotten here. Miss Esch, my supervisor for my during the day teaching, and Mr. Sean Bannon, who I believe is here tonight, for all of the he's my supervisor for all of the after-school things that I do. So thank you guys so much for all of your support. And now, on with the show. We have 2 soloists. We have senior Cassidy Hroharovich, and we have Aaron Gatos, who are going to be doing the solos for Somebody to Love. And Chris Alou for his amazing one note at the beginning, which you will fall in love with as much as everybody else in the choir has.
It's really Chris's show, guys. Every show is All right, so I've never really been good at saying goodbye, and as she mentioned, I am a senior. Miss Vale started here like 3 years ago. I was a sophomore, so I was one of her first students, and it has been a pleasure working with her. I'm not gonna get too sappy because I'll probably cry in the next song. You guys are in for a treat. But on behalf of myself and the choir, we got you a little something something. You don't have to open it now. It's last year she painted the walls in the choir room, so it's very white in there. Because there used to be like paintings all over it, so we got you some things to hang on the wall to like liven it up a bit. So, thank you. Thank you.
you guys all so much for coming out tonight. And again, parents, thank you so much for supporting the arts and allowing your children to continue on and to be so dedicated. And so many kids, you know, come to the late night rehearsals and they're just here for everything. And that all basically stems from you guys. So thank you so much. Thank you again for coming out this evening, and please have a safe trip home. Thanks again.